Yeah, Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, they're all overseas right now. So let's welcome in member of the House Armed Services Committee, Michigan Congressman Jack Bergman. Congressman, great to see you this morning. Thanks for joining us. So Donald Trump and his administration clearly making their presence known on the world stage. What do you make of the progress we've seen in just 3.5 weeks?
You know, positive excitement is the best two words to describe it, because people on all sides of the aisle. Let's just start with, you were talking a few minutes ago about the arts. A lot of us had a little bit of background, maybe just only in high school in the band or in theater or something. But to see what's happening here in D.C. under President Trump's leadership means we're taking the funds that are limited because it's taxpayer dollars and putting them where they need to be. And for too many decades, things have been just siphoned off without results, whether it be in military security, whether it be in economic policy, or whether it be in actually creating an arts program that is reflective of art, not wokeism, not bias, not trying to sell an agenda to young boys and girls. So it's exciting here in D.C.
It's hard to believe it's only been about 3.5 weeks. It seems like they've done about 3.5 years worth of stuff in 3.5 weeks. And it's not just the president. I mean, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, I mean, he's been busy. We've seen him at the border. We've seen him in Brussels. He's going to Munich. I mean, he's got a stark message for NATO. Take a listen, Congressman.
Well, real investment, real urgency. We can talk all we want about values. Values are important. But you can't shoot values. You can't shoot flags, and you can't shoot strong speeches. There is no replacement for hard power.
I mean, Congressman, I was on the trip to the first Munich Security Conference in the first administration, delivering a similar message. It wasn't well received. I think they're getting the point now.
Well, as Secretary Hegseth said, there's no substitute for real, not just perceived power, but the kind of lethality that our nation's military provides, not only for the safety and security of our citizens, but for the protection and support of our allies around the world. And Donald Trump in his first presidency let that out to the European allies, good folks, but they needed to step up financially because the bad guys, and without naming names, but China, Iran, Russia, pick your other entity that wants to challenge us, only understand one thing, and that is lethality and strength. They don't respect anything else. Their values are different than ours. And we have to project that so that our NATO allies and other allies will make sure that they step up, knowing that we got their back, but they have to invest in their own back.
Congressman, you're a retired Marine, 3-star general, passionate about this country's military. And now we're seeing military enrollment up. In fact, the month after Donald Trump was elected, the U.S. Army saw record-breaking numbers. Why do you think this is?
Well, take a look at a typical 18-year-old boy or girl. Which one of them wants to sign up for a losing team? None of them. They all want to be winners. And recruiting is up because all the goofiness, that's the kindest thing I can say. Some of it was mean intent. But the craziness that was going on would cause not only the young 18-year-olds to go, why would I want to be part of that? But also their influencers, their teachers, their parents, their coaches, their pastors saying, you don't want to be part of the United States military. Be proud whatever you join, whatever you consider joining, whether it's active reserve, Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Space Force, Coast Guard, whatever it happens to be. But these youngsters want to be proud to be part of something and show people how good they are. That's what they got the opportunity to do right now.
Congressman Jack Bergman, I love the Secretary's comment, you can't shoot values. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.